I'm Ryan Remick, and I'm the Scientific Director for the Rehabilitation Precision Medicine Center of Excellence at the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. At the 2023 Association of Academic Physiatrists meeting, our team at Hopkins, along with a colleague at Stanford University, will host a symposium session titled Facilitating the Shift Toward Precision Rehabilitation: Infrastructure, Feasibility, and Implementation. We will begin this section by discussing the simple question: what is precision rehabilitation? We'll walk the audience through our definition with a focus on understanding whole person function to optimize care, minimize disability, and improve the value of rehabilitation. We'll talk about the assessments spanning different functional domains like movement, cognition, and emotion, and how these can be combined to provide a comprehensive assessment of a patient's functional status. We'll ask and answer questions like, what is the potential for precision rehabilitation? And what is needed to implement precision rehabilitation in a clinical setting? Then we'll move on to outline several approaches to measuring function across domains to achieve this comprehensive assessment. Dr. Carmichael Ong from Stanford University will highlight some unique tools that he and his team are using to measure movement directly in real-world settings, like a patient's own living room. He'll also touch on opportunities for attendees to begin using these tools themselves. Next, we'll talk about our precision rehabilitation project here at Hopkins, where we are combining remotely collected data from Fitbit devices and web or mobile applications, alongside clinical data from our electronic health records to work toward better patient-specific rehabilitation approaches. We'll talk about the infrastructure setup for this project, or how we're able to collect and manage all this remotely collected data at scale. And then we'll discuss how this data lives alongside our electronic health record data to provide a clinical snapshot of each patient's past right next to our remotely collected real-world data about how the patient is doing on a minute-by-minute, day-by-day basis. We'll also talk about the feasibility of collecting real-world data in this way. In other words, how often do people actually wear the Fitbits? And what kind of data quality can we expect from all of these real-world measurements? Finally, we'll highlight some exciting new research that demonstrates our ability to use remotely collected data to subgroup patients to different categories that we think will help to improve our ability to deliver rehabilitation on a far more individualized basis. We will talk about how we can use multiple data sources from Fitbit devices to determine these subgroups and demonstrate their relevance across multiple different clinical populations. We'll then wrap up with a brief discussion about where we think this type of work is heading in the future, and we'll look forward to answering questions from the audience. In closing, we're very excited to be heading to AAP this year, and we hope that you will come interact with us at our session titled Facilitating the Shift Toward Precision Rehabilitation: Infrastructure, Feasibility, and Implementation.